Hello, my little shipheads. Welcome back to Ship Talk, where I talk about crime, weirdness, and general oddities in the world of supply chain. This week, let's talk trash. And no, I'm not talking about dating in my 20s. There's a garbage dump the size of Texas floating around in the Pacific Ocean. And the wildest part about the whole thing is that nobody put it there on purpose. It just happened because of how the ocean works. And nobody technically owns it, so nobody has to clean it up. How did it form? The North Pacific Ocean has a massive system of rotating currents called a gyre, and it essentially works like a slow motion whirlpool. Any plastic that enters the ocean from the coastlines in North America or Asia gets picked up by those currents and gradually spirals towards the center of the gyre, where it then gets trapped. For decades, we were all throwing plastic into rivers and drains and beaches, and the ocean was quietly collecting it all in one enormous spot between Hawaii and California. The man who discovered it was a sailor named Charles Moore, who stumbled across it in 1997 while taking a shortcut home after a yacht race. He said that no matter where he looked, for the entire week it took him to cross that stretch of ocean, there was plastic floating everywhere. Bottles, caps, wrappers, fragments of plastic, as far as he could see in every direction. Here's what makes it so difficult to deal with. It's not a solid island of rubbish you can just go and scoop up. Sunlight is breaking down the plastic into tiny microplastics, and so over time, most of what was in the patch is invisible to the naked eye. Science estimate it contains between 1 and 3.5 trillion pieces of plastic. NOAA calculated that it would take 67 ships working for an entire year to clean up less than 1% of it. It is now estimated to cover 1.6 million square kilometers, and studies show that it's growing rapidly every single year. And because it sits in international waters, no single country is responsible for it, and no single country has to pay to fix it. And sadly, the supply chain really did create this. Cheap, single-use packaging, no accountability for where it ends up, and nobody tracking the downstream costs. And with no one to take accountability for it, I doubt it will get smaller on its own. Anyways, that's our story for today, and if you want more weird supply chain stories, make sure to follow, and I will see you next time.